Yeah, that question is answer so no so den komo kama say etimi de abre so say to en komo no so am say hi Adom TV Badwam. This is the last slot now for that was 9:25 near PJ my main cow say St Andrews SHS ekoso kai o say bomodia na so pese onya ntete pama oba e wona adesua mu nko ade St Andrews SHS and it is enkaibo we air 2 wani nti akwanya da SHS 1 2 and 3 say obetimi akonya adesua papa na o sohwe no so no krata na edimu yie pa wonu krabata ne bi ewo mankesim ni wadubiase shama dunkwa onofin sehwe asare so anafe enkran so ebi ewa am say free one wo 0244696911 and 0207891004 na watimi no won edi enkita ho well machia body for no pay body ba before I have that say what say body ni oti ha no osom me buyi pa mame enda nyame ase you know for his humility and his love for the country and his party oyekuani oyamanyo semni why deputy minister pay and any was a deputy minister designate ohwe mrashi Badwam nso a watena ho mfie mako aduonu nan ana mfie aduonu mfie no oko 24 no yeah so it tells you clearly that wasum Ghana in his capacity as a board need this year ukodu board nso a insidi from your friend yenyina yeja yenyina ye ofa yenyina ye nua it tells you the kind of services are were provided for Mabuna and Adeshia one body. The bigger picture is his party, the NDC. And they, even in his midst as a minister of state, no, Osaji Bereba, the Oboni, Century Jumanoba and Chain, and Ebedin Komo. Come home. Na Nimyam for Samson, Ahi, Yamano Afishapa, and Akwaba, and Anape. Or Akwaba.
Majoso ma
bia de dana kwam
oh ya mena mo mpa bonti bia ye boko
bia nam so boko
bia ye boko
o ma free mu fie sen
I'm say 8 years mo ni pepe January 7th na ye 8 years
okay
yeah
na o ha okọ ne na so kakra ne ko di
oh yeah eko pa
I see party mu boko
am Adom see ade bibia da na kwam so nim say President Mahama I didn't see akonya so ne da chi 70 and na wonya boso ba and definitely no afina o hihye niema ogunyema so o hihye nti party mu ne abai mu afina ye toto niema say if say this month say enko by ending of this month na about presenting the state of the nation address no
March busuminu
no February ono be banza na March early March no so no
the budget na
the budget no aba enti
to no ba be dika kasa che
ono ba be
na budget na to aso
be bia Ghana true state of the nation acha say niema ekoso ye ka ye de ne nyuma ekoso ono nani so ade hunu a wo a opese wo de be bu o man no afena really no oba be de na di a kire e wo bosun we mu ansana next month no so no minim the exact date there but certainly e be first or second week in March and the budget
so in terms of economic figures I enjoy you for now you fancy NDC for na MPP for na jato am
MPP for no mo jato ho na bi ho kura na enya no kura afena ebi na ntina msafena the true taste na baba ama ya hu the real figures
nipa do ya form free SHS no mo benefit here sika so mo jato ho
free SHS kura no figures no kura no education minister kura adis pitu figure no omo come
3 we just say
5 entino afena ebe mo ya hu na ya hu ye debt ankasa
no
because e ka bebre ho a say ye wo government companies bi wo agencies bi wo a omo ye company nti omo ebobosia with sovereign be a guarantee sank canon bibro hokora and can the rare
young for you.
David. Inti afena. I may have no more. Yaka di Yankasangasa. And inflation figures na ewo hone. Sanya money na indicators in available the true state. Agriculture performance, ebe huni ye, services, ebe huni ye, manufacturing, ebe huni ye. Entino afena yegu sound one so etoto niema. Amagana fo say you can say energy sector kada ho a. Kase yankasa the rare debt no any.
They no more to anegu ye ni ana.
Sir, obi o how the otimi edibi ehye. What is it? Opese openti picture no say
at the expense of mine.
That's the point. And you know, for me, no, I know, sir, with the change of government, you know, you see, I have one minister for energy in place, you know. You see, I say, you can't tell you now, better than him. And I'm a boy.
For BBS.
You see, you for comment, other agencies and ministry, no, the rare state of affairs, no.
Banking sector collapse, no, see, cool money, as if you know. Haircuts, that's a
phone now. Haircuts, no, say. Yakwa no head cut no dey faso aba ibehu edin so bon so aba so a ibehu but eno kura no matter the situation no ibi wogu ye ma menom papa no mo retire obi wo ha akoye investment so oh bosum bia was expect so obenya bia 20,000 Ghana cedis from on investment because was start bo abrabo no ni sigo nya nyina na wo de koye sa koto sa bond no government you know I don't the day no haircut by a young chairman in Tino. Time was so to drew, scout to do no wenya. And to do no. What I say? And you know, Afena, Ghana for only almost.
Afena, more bet Chile, come first of all, Quetia, Ketashe, illegal mining.
Yes.
And there's for nay training, I've got much less, I must walk on the first
word. Sentina, and state of the nation about. Na eno ha be kire Ghana ye bobre Ghana jinabia babia ye wo se ya
nti ho na emwa nkomodi no mani wi ni na a wo fan krata to
umemu ka dia wi na me na in say parliament here a house of records and is the house of records a chantra
and is on as parliament figures no babia it is two figures and I want to
before two figures before MPP and after
finance minister na kura the debate you kura to figures on one kasa be correct figures no ndi we dey say nya dey busy
before MPP and after MPP
bosumo na ebe hu president ankasa beba na obe kire na budget no so ba na ebe kire niema president no pese we den oye because the honor policies no ebe ba budget ni mu no policies na be dan kwan be fa so ebe yin sika implement policies no kwan be fa so ebe generate revenue na e dey implement ni president Mahama pese oye no ansana what you say
okay
anti sa January February March mu e we dey no ye ayi ye dey set up say afena ye je konwa na ya transe na ye toto niema yi anti Ghana for so far kura na 1 month in office no obia born in mama president Mahama ne dey say obia born in sama because niema bebre ho kan say obeye or started say oh yeah what you say any that you say I hajj or can say obehwe na ne bo na eden aba fom konzada en eda no konzada en eda no
de milkade anu yedi aba e ka mu ja ono ma o ye free ho
last year no mutua 770,000
aba mo de we
see an aba sister something e wan say na e ka no enti
we ya sitre say e ka na e wo ho mo so mu ja
enti see an be for mo nya ka bi ho na
uko hem sisi a
em say mo nya ka ho bia na
sisi ya ikohwemu de entimi nka se mo na obeche two states
na da ho sisi a
mo ka mo ja ho no e 5.7 to 6.7 million.
Almost say it's come $7.5 million.
It's not true.
That's what they have said.
It's not true.
What did you baby?
What day? Me hear you.
7.something million.
That I be born one day jo mama twitwa aba form.
Amuka jato hono ebro 7
MPP ka mo jato no.
7 million Ghana cedis. I was say betua.
MPP ka no.
Yes. And yes say what grass dem a.
Enkoto bo.
what you say to what ni omo nyina ni age en ni makan President Mahama sa ayi o de ba say ayi okujeto ne committee ora o de ba say obi bia ora no they are just to compile information what you say enti obi o suspect bibia emfamra no aboa ama ya generate I think say na kwa no president o report ama o mampanyini
yeah kaza na
and I today or tomorrow and o submit omo
detail report am assurance say akoma akoyi my one na ban mu nyo o madwene say eye aban atwam nko an o hwa hwa
na say o de unim say President Muhammad
why be
that what say why be that national service a course wo ho say unim
yeah
asem bi ho na Mpensem meka because of ayi no enuti wo hwe ayi aburo ampipifo eboye na fidi a musum yen say ye bedu ho no fa wo esa nka mo kra ba na ye de ye adwuma no o yakra so na mo nyai
ina hwe ni ho
na hwe ni ho amti
edimo amana mo
amti inti ntampana President Mahama Edimirika Nigeria president ona omo boy a ma ye lift crude oil e buy otherwise an kasabri
anwen se
ake sumpa na achigana fo
na no hwana na ni baji enye bo apayo mu se bia tutu na anko yi
enti konfose o man bebo a
o timbi
wonti mu bi enti why would you think say abanfo for banti be say show mu na at the transitional ayi kura no mo show mu say oh ya den ya kra bia eba not me say na mo boa ke koduru ho a nothing
na transition crowd mo de be yedma de ne omonyo crowd de makin kan de enya crowd
wonya hui enti na me say na busum mu no ento anko we yo no mampanyi baba be ma two state
de makin kan ina me nya hu hwe
dabi na say surface na wo hu no details no hu na report say ya transition ni wi a incoming government no almost ema report
na me ka cho
and this report na e wo ho no ye bua su kire wa
na
na ma bebre o ha mampanyi na kasa de betu 20 ye mpese e be prepare ho aka ho asem na
because we make bibere ho asem we go report ni bi enye papa
enye ye mu mansa o man ye nyina na ye chekere
ntina motima she bedwom ho ye because no ma bibere na transition for lapses na aba no it's like you know
I don't know obeye ma she bedwom I don't know obeye ubi sa question o fare question na obeyi ano na de operation na obeka na kama ma wonte a hobby ube da hu lokura ekoso what you say enti nyama bibere na akoso enti Ghana for enya ayohirem ewo mampanyini Mahama na ba mu say na maka no bosumwe no ono ankasa beba parliament na what the true state of the nation aba if you also next month so no na or the budget any programs activities policies opese or the be Ghana habos afi we mu no 2025 no
24-hour economy
24-hour economy no be start be first so be start implementation no na ina beba amobi ehu say yes Ghana photo abama President Mahama omo enwura ho
normally I don't do this but meaning rankus I don't know maybe also awadarama me won say na why crowd so be din ko ba rankus say rankus I don't know but the president has not been fair to my man in the studio.
That's all.
He is over a deputy. What's your definition for over a deputy minister? What's your definition for that?
The upper I can say we did deputy that. Into Nankaye ba second time. Your man in minister na so
I think he's so grateful by even says the president that was
because yeah. Zana Ebenezer so ka jam say me bisa say.
No. Me feel say sansem na omo ka say we are barefoot arrogant talk.
Yes.
Nyame ebo wo no.
One try go
me free body. How many people mo free body?
And anya sa akonya no.
And omonya akonya Yankopon ade adom na no. How many people? And to me there, me who say a blessings from God.
Thank you.
Rather no Yankopon and made in a year.
Thank you.
Baby me free and never tell you know. And to me there, I don't think say Yankopon kwa and I above anything.
Yeah.
What I say, nipa dese ni bie no obetuma ka say, and o mahene Adom program TV we ko so wo. And what started ya? And this another program biba na esunsen wo ya. Na ya mfa ma wa. What say?
Adom the matter.
Kasa.
Ahomaso
Kasa. That's how I see it.
Into the Biamet now,
rather, no, I think, sir, people should rather thank God.
There's an honest responsibility on you.
Yes.
To help your minister.
Yes.
To perform for Ghana.
No, I don't hear. Look, I we religion says from one. Only 44 people. Ministers and deputy ministers. 44 Ghana. Ghana population is
you brought 33 million.
Now 44. Now can one. Obi say
okay, you
I mean, some medals think kwemu. Na President Muhammad so I am Adom. Na was say akame. Say the previous government be deputy me boy. Na me some boy.
Okay. Many
who say Yakupon and made in year pa.
So that's it. Maybe most of the text messages about or responding to it appropriately or the response. But honestly, I thought we should even go beyond this because there's no position. Me, PWD crown is the change you make for Ghana to be successful. That's the most important thing. It's not about the positions and the titles that you have. You know. You know, Thompson, I'm probably saying. Some say because I know what you're going to achieve.
Just because
first of all, I didn't yeah. At least, want to make conscience or arrogant. Or feel say, who will be some could be one. He feels say a minister like a BFA. Yes. He's giving you praise. Say, listen, when they Obi catch you say, oh man, you should even be running my friend say multimedia. It means that the person has seen something in you. But for you to now tell him say arrogant talk, no, I don't think it's right. Who better than say, oh, they say you think highly of me. But in the they are made to know. My president, baby, or person meeting any into my mention, sir. But to say arrogant talk, I don't think it's right. Well, who say, no, just say you want to say, oh, the 4 years I was as deputy minister, no. You didn't learn anything to move ahead.
That's only panels who GDA.
Yes. With Esiano and being in parliament for 24 years.
Exactly.
The person who will see say, I mean, he's bringing some wealth of experience.
Yes. Exposure, experience, and all
everything.
Yes.
And I think you should actually be thanking the person rather than calling him say arrogant talk. I don't think it's right. Secondly, Mpecho with them say abutre was that's because the man people will carry ye din na That also mean Hajj, you know.
Yeah.
When Nana Akufo-Addo took over office, we inherited a debt of $7.8 million. 7.8 million Hajj debt. Into all kind. On starting, what baby are you fee? Oh, figures no. Our man, I can forward every document.
No, don't worry. I'll check with that.
You can get it. Yes, you can get it easily. Well. It is a almost better now. No more can say na then in a at the end of our tenure, no, they have $4.85 million. That is the debt we've left behind. And who JB na maybe chiana me so jaga grandma wa even my own is lower. Na ga sem bi epuanka e be higher. What can I say yeje over in 2017? Nanado had to rush. They told us that we cannot even get fuel to power everything. That time not doing so no, never kept then do enquire. So we had to rush and get everything possible for doing so to end. Maba, na ye transition must say any major decision we want to take, we should seek your approval or we should discuss it with the transition team. How many times didn't how many times didn't your friends say
we flout it all the time.
So. How many times didn't for example for right say nyama on towards near day? Even when we are going to get crude, now you say, we shouldn't get all those things. Now we gave you everything necessary and we told you that the process has been started. Continue with it. They're born in a or better now, data in and our data. You remember we were sanctioned by is it IMF? about
figures,
fake figures. Omo jamaye. Omo can be IMF. No more can be for Parliament. No more can be called Bank of Ghana. No Ministry of Finance or be for the fake figures they left for us. Who beka say yen ye ja den ye true state of the nation. Please.
But they are in charge now. They are in charge now.
What is the problem?
They will be able to know the true state of affairs because clearly, what certain examples say, even with the free SHS, the figures the Quran issue. The contention is that MPP is talking about 5 million and over. NDC minister designate them talks about 3 million or so. So even with that, there are challenges.
The true state, I won't person the teacher training, normal status or cancel. The nurses
but clearly, they want to give a reason why all those things are happening.
Now, won't you give? Everybody can give 1,001 reasons.
Before everybody has come up,
everybody can give 1,001 reasons why they should cancel anything.
Before the president jumps into office, Wakachi said, the situation we find ourselves in now as a country. All challenges, but what challenges in the
you see why before I hear few office no NDC for decided some parliament bill because we needed to pass the law and make sure say free SHS no almost into law. No, but they didn't go to parliament. They decided that don't go.
The contention was majority minority.
Listen.
They decided they won't go. It was a strategy. It was a strategy. Oh, that was after the elections.
No,
after the elections.
No.
Before the elections, they are pushing all these bills to make sure that the free SHS is protected.
No.
Listen, education is very important.
After elections,
they are the better land cruisers 50, 20, 100. No, you better free SHS. They are the better land cruisers. They are the better land cruisers. So many no. You the better free SHS so that the children's future will be secured. Yes, say you're passing into law so that any government that comes after us will make sure say this free SHS is protected.
No matter by me call no who manage this situation.
Now time a year but no in this guy down. When we are coming, we know we are inheriting a debt-driven economy. But within the first year, we are able to turn things around. We manage things very well.
Let's say debt of 122 billion.
Master can
and then the count me catch said the figure keeps changing.
Yes.
John to the president.
When you are putting these debts together now, let's put it. Let's put it in dollars.
Almost more than 270. But two states in
Bangalore. You careful, baby, out to know.
Also, I can say, never be brave or what? Or one fan come. A bit says a company be aquaji loan. I have my institution.
Can nothing as a net.
What I say, aquaji Busiana won't fan come.
Into a canon cassa, you said down.
Oh, the over figure, Baba. Or the 1 on Casa.
They should go. Listen.
About took 122 billion. Almost 300 over Casa. And this is Jauka.
Mamma can be insured. Oh, man. Eka.
By a time because
oh, Mokasa Woka, would be praising who condemning for 4%. Or Moka was a woman as a magazine.
It's all shut up.
Time my president before Aja buying. Otria, a car, almost everything, maybe car, about $8 million. Almost buying, almost raising.
I never $8 million.
I'm talking about $8 billion. Almost raising $30-something billion. They better take it over. You the call in form. You see, they intentionally use the exchange rate. Nobody confusing for because exchange rate. Debt. No, calculate it to World Bank, IMF. There. What do you calculate it? Do you give them the city rate?
But do you pay this? Do you pay this?
Most of your debts are in dollars. Into dollars now, you could say.
Yes, so to get it, we see the current exchange rate.
When a woman may channel. Because you don't give me the chance to even flow.
So,
all
so to say, how pan in the presentation they way.
How? Meaning how on the presentation?
As in the figures and all.
No, they should come and say whatever they want to say. We know their mood. We know their modus operandi. They here and say that will hold. That's in the hole. The ordinary Ghanaian has to live. But what are you doing to make sure that the ordinary Ghanaian
is it not fair?
If they are taking over, now we'll catch them and say, you didn't know there was debt. Because you're taking over.
Who told you that?
Said there was debt. In a Nanado,
who has said that?
Nanado can say, oh, Massa.
Who has said that?
Nanado can say he is not here to make complaints. He's here to solve the problems. So whatever he has to do for Ghanaians to enjoy, the first 4 years, you won't have the figures where. The first 4 years, you also it.
How say John Dramani?
It is John Eba.
Or mining for you know or fire in the city.
Yes.
Then the match, you know, or did you see someone to train?
What is your problem? What is the problem?
They match.
We have the budget statement in March. We have the president statement.
So when he was talking, he said something.
Yeah.
Very intriguing. Was saying, Yama true states because certain organizations near there were state-owned organizations are figures amba and fake figures now about whatever it is. Now you are now appointing acting people there. Unconfirm your more because you have to get the board before you confirm them. They haven't got the figures yet, but you are telling us that you've already got figures. I pass our room. It tells you, it gives you an idea.
But on what maybe a key organ is say muda.
When it comes to this,
so you said major mechama.
So
what we handed over is what
ministers
what
now acting what this term president rep
president representative.
Yes, that is what he called them. That is what he called them. Because they have not been confirmed.
And it's
because they have not been confirmed.
Now, Council of State in mind, Nasa or acting CEO. What is wrong with it?
You have a problem with somebody acting in that capacity.
I didn't say I have a problem. I
said
that
he doesn't have the full.
They do not get the full details.
Why not?
Listen, every detail that you want to get that should be confirmed by the managing director and the board.
No, that's not true.
Oh, I'm telling you.
That's not what
you think. Why do you think the board chairman signs? Why do you think the board chairman signs off the audit account? You think the board chairman is for nothing? I say board chairman is signing off audited account.
You go for
So
now the books is the same thing that we've left that they give to you.
Bank balance.
The person can understand. I'm proud of you see you acting. All what you have, it should be sanctioned by the board. That is the norm. It went down crack.
So
board never say, oh, you're crying, you're fussing.
That's not true. That's not true. Who is acting CEO? What discover say, oh, son almost say, now we are reconciliation. The reconciliation statement are blow. Who share no? A cousin
with the same people you're going to work with.
What's the body you want to mean? Want to mean more money? Is that what you're telling me? Yes. So what is it?
One man we pay your black board or more idea to
it will give you the inaccuracies.
What we are talking about, sir, the true state.
What raises issues about inaccuracy?
Yes.
What is it?
Sir, inaccuracy, no. It takes. Actually,
sir, in consultation, acting in most of them here because the Council of State, anyhow, because most of the appointments, is in consultation with Council of State.
Okay.
And appointing CEO in consultation of
the board is the person who appoints and approves a CEO. He's a member of the board, and he's supposed to be appointed and approved. Go and check the company.
In consultation with the Council of State.
No, the consultation of the Council of State is the board. After the board is now for the president to take the board. For the president to bring out the board, no, he's supposed to consult the Council of State. Oh, Samson, can I finish? Samson, can I finish?
Okay,
okay, yeah, that's it. Now let me land on my.
And next month, no, you the true state. And
why can the several times? So let me stop.
And the true state, you remember?
Yeah, Yamani true state says here, yes, a fake currency. No, I mean, because when you are taking a board,
when you are also by to an institution.
Oh, yeah, Mammy, Mr.
No,
let's not diverge. We'll come to that topic. Say, Beckham once. It's not fair saying. Some say fake. Yeah, when you are taking a board, the president consults the Council of State to take a board. Then the board now decides who becomes the MD. It's not the Council of State who decides who becomes the MD. Get and know this straight away.
That's now, what I haven't said that.
Nkofu 2 at most. Nkofu 2 at most in a few organization. Omo makani nyina ye the same people are.
If
I'm the MD of an organization, if I'm the MD
CEO,
so be an acting CEO, not a Counrty, no who's how they say to sing a crowd. Only one question to make us a
okay, let me answer you. Nkrofu 2 at most in a movie organization. That is the CEO and the deputy CEO. The rest of the people are the same. CEO na deputy CEO no. And no finance heads. And no the procurement heads. Into all this information, no,
some kind of
information that has been given has been fed.
Oh,
gee, I didn't know where it is. I didn't know where it is. Honorable, and the finance director is the same person who brought the outgoing CEO all this information. Until within a matter of 1 week, are you trying to tell me, say, the finance director is bringing another information? Then it means the financial director should be sacked and sanctioned. And so losing a license. Because any auditor who gives fake information on auditing should lose the license. That is what he's trying to tell me. Please, let us not start throwing Gary into someone to me. Yeah, Monka say, oh, Muache, Monka say, Muache, let's now pinpoint say, oh, now we are, yes, we are, yes, I respect, a lot of respect, say, they send a minister. Take that
you know what about surprise you know what people are sending about the position in Germany. I'm surprised.
Yes, because they respect him. They feel he has the experience, the exposure to get to that level. Because what's in that parliament? 24 years old. 20 years, 4th year now. 4 years now, back on the 24 years now. Into what's in that parliament? 20 years. Now, what's Shem Rani Adi? With all these things, people believe that you have some exposure here, what they call as a full minister. And say, "Oh, before for our Obano,
it's okay."
So if you don't want data, it matters. If you don't want data, let's just say, so to round up, we are waiting for them. Every information they have. Listen, we did handing over no to.
Don't threaten people here.
Oh, that is what they've been doing. That's what they've been doing. They've been ransacking people's houses and going to people's cars and everything, seizing everybody's everything.
But maybe can't because minister and say I'm going investigation.
Cocoa board. They call for you buy ye de call court no. And they are clearing paper. And what
someone can feel what 20 years.
Yeah, President Amos na catch and say the law moves slowly. And I know President Amos na can
if you watch it.
Say the law
prosecution back
moves slowly. They say more than clearing agent.
We only
clearing agent.
You sure they kasano. Also say the OCD onipa ko jina asendi bia.
Relax.
Go through.
Who as a person? Atetina mekano. O man dey who go jina court wo.
O tete if you watch it.
Na mekano.
This is our dancing.
In fact, uni bia ntienti no. Hwe sa asiama asem o ye kan. Sa biojima. Omo say, omo de no koye no. Prosecuting witnesses no omo ye 10 enfiam nwotwe mu no afa na mafre 2
eduno
2 10 witnesses say omo ba no abana nkasa na o say mo ye madanse fo within that 8 years na no mo abemu no 2 witnesses pe ana omo wi omo third one omo ko sitting kura no omo say hu no enti they want for adjournment. Senator, omuni say this omo ko hwe mo sakana na sana waba
inti ya all can say inti ya wo can say
two witnesses
inti another 60 years
another 60 years na 4
that's all
another 2 and sana 8
sana mo ye wo parliament
we omo
sana mo ye wo parliament
inti wo evidence wo ho a didn't know was say assemble kon e travel 8 years na then what else I want from
super clearing agent in less than 120 days. In less than 120 days.
Oh, boy, Omanica.
Why you have another issue
in less than 120 days.
Especially they are implicating.
In less than 120 days. What the new super clearing agent?
That's not the point.
120 days.
That's not the point.
About how?
I have a problem with that. Management, Bank of Ghana management.
I have a problem with that.
After the decision said, Unibank for the car, I'm saying 150 million. The J, a Sicano Echo, a bank no more because of 4 million. Ama Sicano Amo.
Bank near 4 million.
CBG. Sicano Mo.
Ama Hinamo.
I Unibank can almost almost even though management not taking decision say. Do you
want us to go into the Unibank issues?
What I say?
Do you want us to start
I'm being
specific.
The I'm being specific about Asiama case, no. I'm not saying so call Unibank details. Me say Asiama charge at the bottom and say on one case Badwam Abana Boka for 150 million Ghana cedis. Anna, me say on the Asama Crown one, I am management, Bank of Ghana management, and they take his decision. 2, I want you as Canon, Ama, CBG, Bank. It's not 7 say. When you say beyond, say or time, and how I'm some of the money to know. And I'm a child say,
but do you read the rules and regulations of the central bank?
8 years. What's it? State no. What's it all that's for? 8 years. I'm from you. I'm very careful.
Does he even read the rules and regulations of the central bank?
And
how they come in to support banks?
Third one,
you don't support banks more than twice or thrice.
I see.
So because of that, they should quash the case. You don't let the court continue with the case. Okay, bring the people or forget it. Bring the people or we go on. But the president gives a fiat. Any case against him in court for the democracy hub. And I say Opuni, and I say almost say unclear. And I'm able to say, how be say? My problem is that what the year was say, oh, and you will
explanation. And I know yesterday I spoke with Attorney General. Menene call Muntaka na mamiya ye okuma so. Or say this week about dress Ghana for. Now what the reasons in each of the cases no why then or you free. And I think that is the right Ghana for say. Oh, yeah, say. Or say continue. Chire the ntia ma why then. Or diaba. What just and that reasons about them.
Me kasa ye.
You 45 minutes kasa 30 minutes.
Wow, me kasa ye.
So, it comes to me too.
What's the challenge? My challenge is that Obaye no. Like he's waiting to bring all these financial exposures together no, as they claim. Si abutre na yenko insem no nyina. So that when you go into the cases and the merits are there, one after another, you can come and say that, based on this demerita, but you lump them up and say that, may you need if you say, what be a super clearing agent? Was it be a clearing agent?
He's privy to a young character more than you are. Into a shared character, which was a way. The
first thing I said would be, sir, when you are going to do that is they are all here and does it go against the rules and regulations of Bank of Ghana? Yes or no?
Another one.
That is the first question you should ask yourself.
Collins.
I think I want my own lady. Would be some question. Me answer or Casas money check or to me, or the revelation.
Yes, Ghana. Omode eji say
this is
$200 million.
Yeah. One case.
Omode charge no kwa so no. Omo say omo cause financial loss to the tune of $200 million. Does that make sense to you?
What's it omode here juma na?
Na say someone here o.
There be.
Me say cases no. And you just frivolous. And you just say omo person.
Can I say because
omo charges no be say.
For the Saglime issue?
Yes, or cause of financial loss to the state to the tune of $200 million.
Yes.
Okay. Meanwhile, no, total amount to her.
No,
I had a dance, $200 million US.
Okay.
So they are saying, say, consultant, I had mama and Jonaka. They are
charging.
But yes, Yantasas. Who was that to where them the
when they are telling you that
assembly,
Mr.
We are telling them and answer with a day anymore.
So let me even tell you, mayor lawyer, but let me tell you from a layman's
point. And also your one witness.
Who can
yes.
I've not followed these court cases.
Yes.
But
I said, Attorney General the reasons in the bar.
You have gone to borrow. What's a loan of $200 million? And may say you've caused financial loss. I can't go and say I'm causing financial loss of $50 million. I cannot say that.
How?
Because it's the total amount that is involved in the whole thing. Then you now come and give your breakdown. Because you better assess it, building there, no say building a web.
No,
oh, massa. That is how. Enter me say more rush. Enter me say more rush. More rush to clear.
No say, who can say? You know, I can say, I'm say, Mambo Ghana cut $200 million. And then value then we. No say, I don't value $100 million. Now say also about chance Mambo cut $200 million. What happened to your case?
The whole case is a loan. And the facility of $200 million is the substantial amount that is involved. It's one Ghana. So $200 million.
Your estimation also say allow process
to finish.
Then it comes to
yes.
Let
them come and say. Let them come and say.
Oh, man, from and then
they are being on Jai now. And yes, we are deputy minister. We are gentlemen. We are deputy minister. We are deputy minister.
And so now,
say, because
what is it? I say, allow and travel. And I'm just saying, if you want it, must say, Oman state Langazo also what as for against SMA and as 14. If you want to have an offer too, and we should allow it to travel.
Someone number you expedite.
Thank you. And to go and start on that and for young courts. Nako catch up with that for this on
Bao shall say to us or court Nakas and don't say you'll be as your ma.
Then we know you've tried. Then we know you've tried.
And you didn't.
But if they do,
so is that the type of rule managing of the economy no more? No problem.
Can I evidence over two anymore? Also, court now say court no koi, and no can say on trust because of into the reason, Baba. Oh, say,
is this the economy a German?
And I'm saying, in our 8 years, 2 witnesses.
I see.
16 years, 4.
If this is the type of
2 years,
super incompetent majority.
Now, where a man you was Sika, I will see time on such matters.
The air can say, Upuni, Collins Dowda, I see a democracy hub.
Opuni, 8 years old.
Opuni, paper and poet, I mean, you are faithful.
Democrat, I better know.
Paper, I mean, my main point of view, attacking one. Mamma tried
Democrat. I don't kind Democrat.
I don't say paper. I just say. I say Democrat, NDC paper. I say Democrat. I can't say Democrat, NDC paper. It's my guy.
You also can't tell me kind of.
Yeah, Opa catch on Annie. You see the type of people who are coming to rule the nation.
What about him? The Democrats that I know.
NDC paper.
What's in my paper? And I'm so
Democrat.
And I tell you, because I have a message.
Was it African Democrat? Was it African Democrat? Because the NDC paper.
I Democratic president.
Democrats say fear grips MPP elements at Bank of Ghana.
And I said, no.
Or say, I feel the American Democrat because the NDC paper is a now me whom try or much woman. I say the fees.
We're in trouble.
And today, as my friend say, a assessment no go here Bank of Ghana no who say MPP elements.
But now man say now me say caucus NDC MPP caucus.
No, I saw everybody as a bank president. I saw everybody as a bank president. You see,
we should be worried.
Wait, most of us starting away. Most of us starting away na ebema omurain crashing them. Let me tell you something. In this Ghana, if you don't try and bring everybody together and say that, listen, NDC or MPP, you are one.
Pretty sad message.
I've always preached it. I have always preached it.
No, it's not your person.
No, if I don't preach it, if I don't preach it, no.
I'm saying that we should be worried because
if I don't preach it, don't you preach it?
This morning I spoke about the Daily Democrats. I am a witness to these things over time, and thank God I've witnessed.
And we have to change it.
Especially, hold on, in your time. When I hear the MPP now talking about family and friends, I smile because they're not person. So if we have come to a point as a country where the issue about family and friends and then fear gripping people in public service, but we cannot push these people to their elastic limit. Say, and a mobile is here and a fear and a grip more Bank of Ghana, and it doesn't help the economy, it doesn't help the oneness.
Who are ruling now? Is it MPP? MPP time, what is a fear gripped NDC people? You do hear say Bank of Ghana institution fear gripped people.
And it's a young person rather than Dodiba.
Thank you.
Because they only side anybody here.
I have a member solution. Say, yeah, united as a country. No, me say, and I make a choice. Say, yeah, united as a country. I was saying, I didn't make a sign. That's what I was saying. I said, at this point, I said, and you mean America, but I should start it. At this point, if I don't wage a war against,
at this point, remember more. Only two say, Omuba Bemono, Omudi Bonnet, Omo, yes.
Oh, I will not sit here. I will not sit here.
Oba say, baby, I do know. Yes, super bonnet in my bonnet. I'm more man. And tell this for a sermon. So there should be a mission. That's the point. But what do you mean, Cano? Simply so.
Prophet. I said, but no bomb by a man. I will can
enjoy the door.
Mamenka be being channel and eh. Mamenka be being channel and then as I said, there is no government under this Fourth Republic. Awaba 1 year, Papa, now 1 year bonnet.
Who has said that?
No, he said you should admit there are bonnet.
Who has said that?
Definitely, the areas that you have raised.
I said it in context. I said it in context.
Areas that you have raised objection to. Saying the international Debbie.
In a message. Definitely there will be excesses in 1 or 2 places. Definitely. And definitely there will be good area in 1 or 2 places. I say,
of course.
So when I sit here today, may I say, most starting is you land by crash landing. Because already now, master said, move clear. Into more clear, we are crash landing. Because to whom much is given, much is expected. Yeah, 160 were parliament.
Because
we thought it was above everything else. You're dropping says when you're 180 and above. Mufi said when you're super majority.
So listen.
When you're super majority.
Political say a genuine in a moyampa. Who understand all state in our war and as a food. If you're watching, when I were Bemu, if you're watching Mono, you are able to call only 2 witnesses. 2. And you tell one as well. What's the version of Uno? Now tell one who
sometimes who got in boy.
What you know
sometimes who got
my lord, and as a for the woman, and suspend the court until I say, you know whom. By your calculation, if you're watching, what is you know? And say, you trust there. 16 years. And say, I'm
say, I will ready for that.
Okay, so
I'm ready for that.
So you're
32 years and say, I'm my friend.
In your imagination. In your imagination. What you are saying is not right. If there are more parliament, like I said, every parliament, there are more years of parliament. There are more years of parliament. It's like I said, every parliament. What's my 8th republic? 8th and 9th
parliament. Well, I mean, I want to say the next 15 minutes, we are wrapping up here. Minister designate for Trade and Industry and Agro
process, agribusiness. Agribusiness.
Yes, I'm young for something. Member of Parliament for Bodi. And
yeah, vetting time. You be bisa questions.
And I Thompson, so Alfred, and so I want to say. Mame Emma Kofi Amankwa, Opapa, the former Ashanti Regional Chairman, MPP Chairman, Robert Amankwa, Oba Kofi Amankwa, Nina Nana for me. We are dotty and Shannon, Obrimpon, Inketia, Obrimpon, or Onona, a year and Paba, me number 1. When you feel a dear watch and 984. Inti Memenda, if you are that Memenda and the question that I will Kumasi and Paba, me number 1. Yeah, na Ina Yakoboa, Ebusia 4. It is true, a Yakofi Amankwa, na Wakatari na Nechi, Obrimpon, Inketia, Obrimpon, and Paba, me number 1. Now, on the brighter side of life, Okokumewa. Minya penyo esi akonya so be masafo doctor Twinebo Akodua also mama wachinana anopei ura hafo so a Kenya se 1 and 2 nananom ne ahema amoho adutwum amosa papa bi ye chiamu na anopei se mosuma gibra mohwe na muti awahi so you say there's a tough task ahead of Mwabaya Abbey.
Sure.
When you say there's too much expectation, so
yes. I voter Ghana for Adom and DC and President Mahama now. A year confidence, Cassia pa Ghana for, and I said, GDA Monyawo, President Mahama, and NDC. What is it? Because elections are almost 60%. At Obama, 57.7. At Obama, and then you Africa. And you know, that's in itself
60%, yeah, 57, and I'm 56 point something. Can you say?
57.7.
I don't have figures.
Oh, yeah, the number.
No, Obama won't get it. Obama won't get it. Now you're the minister.
Oh, no, not about.
Oh, you're the minister.
Oh, no, not about.
And the jobs who are you, Obama.
And you know what? Supporter Ghana for their man, President Mahama, and this now. I say, you know, I say, Ejumaden. And I say, Obi, but said Thompson say. I saw what can I say? Munya menje.
Me wish him la.
Munya menje.
Munya menje.
They be me kasa. I wish you the best of luck.
No. Eh, muso ma wonia. Unko menje.
It's not true.
Nyaminti. Ene kwanya President Mahama start hye ne ma no. And me say Ghana for enu omo. Because so what follow President Mahama. Anytime be I was so in ministers no. Question almost say arrogant. A dre a hand time. So Obakasa kasa fin a Ghana for a ya dear Obaso Sosani Manaso. On one kasa adenadi. Last week or so, I'm so comfortable region 2 weeks ago. Or he be sorry. Or sorry cry. Say what Tiano, or say there be no transit. Manchester Papa no. That's the meaning.
That's not in me.
We can infer. Say, son, here.
What's your
transit not chairman. Manchester Papa no. Enti Obua. President Ankasa de Mangana for no. Obia odi na chi. Na wonnim. Na obeye dwe. Na obeye hantan. Am say ohu a enu the next hour akrendu obeye. Now yenim. Say adwuma wo ho. Ghana for en kane asem anye. Kwadwuma sa irrigation dams opese odeba na eboa e ma Ghana for do na ye go into agriculture ensuo osem ekwan nyema bebre wo ho a aban no nim se e wo se yeye sika no so ebi ni ho but yenim se what de wo ho to ayinyankopon so a ni na ewie peye ema na se na president Mahama onya gidie one na be de akire professor na nagen poku ageman ahombrase a omwo ene ebuo a omwo maganafo ene nyame nti no nyame be kon mo ho ama esika na hye babia akora na ebepue ama ye de ye adwuma.
Do you have a solution to illegal mining?
Of course. Ono ama Minister for Mines and Natural Resources order say obia omane in the forest no. Then stop them.
Is that the first time I hear order obi say order say adwuma na?
No, obi de okan na no kokwa. Ba ye de we mean it.
How?
Because who to be hu. Okan keke kura na man for start eyi omuniam eden. Afri.
No the kind.
Oh no keke kura na okan na ye put any measures in place kura no. Am for adwane.
What about water bodies?
Na say man no everywhere we are water bodies about them. Say be ye.
I say na kese o start with water bodies first.
Aye man no na ese ensuo no. Eh? And say one stop man na. How can you work say all the store ensuo?
It is not to say say mutia mining no.
No, I haven't said say it say what's illegal mining. Who be some illegal mining one say na make am. Mo bi anko kan say yes e betwa mining mo. Who question no
specific on
who question on mine what is see what say illegal money and say yes illegal money there ye tia na say oh yeah small scale miner now go through the processes what necessary certificate and license and permit and I say underground mining oh yeah obi am how adwene
na mabusa say mo nimde eni nyansa
President Mahama say this time around Kurano, this would be a man and a wo no. It be brief office wo. Ama na is so easy. Ama omo agbe say, on be say omo acquire licenses. Na omo de eye. Why for body man ayi wo.
Almost a year.
Body say eye through. Body am say, I want to free man and office be any.
Go and check with the Minerals Commission chairman, this time CEO. Yes. What are you talking about?
Specific offices no must see.
Yes.
Abu
did a lot of work in that area. No. Baby, key things are going on. Almost see offices for who nima bisa.
For
to the northern side though. Yeah. To the northern side. Offices are yes here.
And the north who go see back on north for. North for how many regions?
So almost centralized, you know.
Maybe first the whole thing was centralized.
No,
you know, Messi see what regions there. Almost the districts.
And I was and I'm here.
Na make us a
who see office in you and then a cost. What is the resource? Mama, who see office in you? What is the resource? Tell me.
Mobile is your answer. I was about constitutional. How many regions now? No.
Oh, but how?
I don't know. So be free. Insurance is how way.
Master, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Improvement. Oh, I some tell one.
Why minister works and water resources improvement.
Improvement. Mr. There have been
improvement.
One man who improvement.
Oh,
there is no way. There is no way.
President Mama announced say obi am free kwa improvement aba.
Hey, why?
I'm telling you. Take it from me.
Wow. When the propaganda you still on propaganda giving power.
Listen bia. Who go see back what tamale? On free wa amra tamale. Asa about jealousies. On free of peace. Border gamra tamale. Now we say odi be ko border.
Na ofi border no ba kra.
That's the difference.
Mo ho no ofi border ba kra. And no say bra tamale I will say why boy.
That's the difference.
I question here kra we a program be on Galamsey I don't know.
Anapempo yeah odi insu anapempo insu no che.
Honorable he is saying that
anapempo insu no po che.
Improvement.
Oh si abotre say wa kan. Na improvement is better than a.
Insu ni. Is Osino improvement.
Anko Osino me ma example say wo ko takrade a go to Ankobra.
Nani na link
me can't talk about that.
Oka and Cobra.
I mentioned
no boy west.
Mankofa Osuno me chira me.
Or the
minister.
Na me can Cobra sama ko.
I na why you sir. Osuno me chira. O ka say yen nsi o me gaga. Je wo say me say
my specific. Cobra. How do you know Osuno?
Wadaroma.
What I also me ko Osuno.
O ta ka de wo gba wo dey play. It's way mo so bia.
O say improvement.
I say, hey, we see improvement.
Improvement.
The improvement here from what to what?
I said, you see, showing any Tiba.
Tiba, that's the point.
You know, you just said it.
I said, unfortunately, no, you're in the Eastern region.
Eastern region forest in your.
Eastern
region forest in your.
Why specific with national for now, I see, or see, well, who say Uncle Brano? Improve surely. Yes, yeah, cameras.
It
will be water bodies.
No problem. Yeah, definitely. Wadaroma. So who play the part to form a to what?
Sasa na you need power when
you. The inchiake here. The man Dr. Baumia.
Okay.
When you say it. Na humbra here.
Garam say ka what do Baumia?
Sunku.
Huh?
Na humbra here. Sunku.
Garam say asem na yeka.
On the 7th of January, maybe I will be obete as here. On the 7th of January, who the oye. Odu president Mahama anymore yeden. Thank you. Odu chiefs anymore yeden. Okoto hochia omo. Nti se oka humbrase a onhu se Dr. Baumia.
Wanfa Dr. Baumia.
Oh, me ka say Dr. Baumia ye pa excellent.
Se betra hama bob Baumia di.
Omo Dr. Baumia. O say.
Me ka say.
Ohini bi aso ye na.
It is a man oka ya say. Me say it has improved. Me say.
Transna me say ojafo.
We say it has improved. Me say Dr. Baumia eba.
You careful ojafo be no.
Oh, na wonu ojafo.
I can say musai.
Wonu ojafo. Get up. Mpensenpensenmu be tia wa. Come on, get up.
I didn't know one can say Dr. Baumia. Ono no ye candidate against Mahama. So let's talk. Let's put oranges to oranges.
Once again, I sorry, not me.
Okay. President Kufuor order and regional minister Greater Accra say.
Me say President Mahama say. Na tan say. Na mete so ojafo.
O ma hin ma mi wie ma say ka. Nti me de nchia kese ma no. Say ene na humbra say ojichie mpenifo no amomo ehu say si ade ahombra say na edubu man. Because me kai mbri bia etwem. Na yet be bisa say. Ye bisa ye say wundi president da. Won't me criticize me. Na mbri bia etwem. That president be bisa say question. And he said Dr. Baumia Chiromo say even when he was vice president, even after beating him in an election, or to make kutu ho chiao, or more that respect, say you are the president. No coaches any no kutu ho, or kofon cry chiao. It tells you say, it's humility. It is humility par excellence.
And why reference to OBCCA?
And your more tradition say.
When I'm tradition,
acknowledge that.
No, they are more tradition.
What say? Burkina Faso, try buy bedroom no. Okotia na no. Also you need to know. What I say? Omo tradition no. Okotia o share check na wa ko da kotia oba panyin oba ohu oba bia so ye ma me. And that respect no. Oh. And no yi no. And ba mi akoto na say so ye no oya hombrase ni o.
Oya hombrase. Na wo de wa no ba ko chia. E dey bi keke. Na wo de ba ko na ka say abotre.
Woni mo obi o ya zan je say oba say so ran
fo. Jo pa ka say Dr. Baumia.
Woni za. Okutukutu no okuku.
Wo pa ka say Dr. Baumia za. Ka na me say.
Che. Woni no.
You're not saying Dr. Baumia.
Huh?
Who describe obi obetimi aye no want to say there.
Me say obu
describe Dr. Baumia say na ye ka.
No describe it say. Say bia o obu ba okuku.
Ti, we want some okay. It's not just said Dr. Baumia.
It can be.
He is never that way. The man is has humility par excellence. Humility par excellence. Internet just a president in Sana or ye. Leader no ebia okotokoto o say tina ho tina ho no. Na adwen boni na ewo ni. Into mame nkoso. Mame nkoso.
obi tia no koto na so obi ade. I'm saying yes na tie. Obi o ha from full respect kwa no dem am.
I agree.
And what you say?
From full respect.
O man who say so mi tirimu adwonbon na wo.
Yeah.
O ko ya say obi
Obia onim Dr. Baumia knows that he's a man with humility.
But from full respect.
Obia onim Dr. Baumia nim say he's a man with humility.
Nti obetuma ye bi no.
Afi na ma say why a friend say mama or deputy tenanchen. Yen ko so. Dey bi asama kan yen right. Asama kan yen right. Obia wa friend wa say. No. Obia wa friend wa say. Obia nim say sana no so
he has painted a scenario that in the midst of all this,
no,
there are people who still behave.
No, that's not what he said. When I was speaking about Dr. Baumia, he was saying that from full respect, no,
yes.
Look at him.
Man can't say Baumia.
Look at him. No, so let me speak. So why is it that when I'm talking about Dr. Baumia, then he brings all those things up? Let me finish talking. Okay,
you disagree with that? You disagree?
Obichia.
No,
it's part of it.
And Mamika Bibincho.
Mamika Bibincho. Omahini. Okay. It's not Obia Omboa.
Did you for remember that for?
Yeah.
Who baby said or Casano Coco. As I said, I do not be our diaba.
Obia Omboa. Obia Onyisa Timanu on Muno. Or Chawa womb. Yes.
Obi Tiano.
I didn't make Casa. You always want to interject.
That's why
you've spoken.
You interject me when I'm speaking.
I don't.
You have me.
I don't.
We
are deputy minister says you.
I
honorable.
Engineer. Doctor Nana Tuata. Osio Chiankwa.
On you say Georgia.
Oh, but just lots of the text messages too. Anyway, we are wrapping up. But you can't say Sunday, second match, and our first match. So Saturday.
Elmina.
Yeah.
Okay, commander, outside baby.
Also, if you can, Obeka just say congratulations, but no pay the way skills, man.
Skills now, betting committee.
That's a man Yako.
Betting committee. So I'm going to the same thing, Jeff and you marking.
Oh, I think only 6 minutes.
They all you had not the same thing. On yes, I'll be said.
The level of the
say 6 minutes. I only have Braseni idea. What they I like the way he's conducted himself.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Obia. In fact, a lot of young people say in everything, he is humble and he gives grace to God.
All right.
Intina, or you say the word, no, with God it is possible.
Yeah, there will be bias.
And it will be possible for him. Dr. Amlaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Oh, Dr. Zamna, okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. Inference in Counrty.
Baby,